Hello, welcome back to the House of the Dragon reviews. So we're going to be talking about episode 9, and just to rehash and sort of bring you up to speed again. So I've really liked House of the Dragon. I've really liked it. Episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 have been amazing. Episode 7 was that episode that was like, okay, it's alright, not my favourite episode. And the first two episodes were a bit slowish. I've said that before, but I'm saying this because episode 9? What the hell was that? Am I right? Episode 9 was fucking bad, right? This episode, I did not expect this episode to be bad, right? And I've had a really good history of House of the Dragon, but we're going to dive into it here. So House of the Dragon episode 8, episode 9, watched it with my mum again this Monday, right? And this episode wasn't a disaster, but the absolute fuck, how the hell could this ever be such a downfall? We had 8 really good episodes, and then this, right? I'll get into it. So the thing is about this episode is, I did say that, they might drag out Viserys and make him all the way to the end of the show. My theory, no, that was wrong. I don't know why I even said that. I think I went too overboard with that episode because I really liked episode 8. So Viserys, they have Viserys dying, right, and finally burning it. They burn Viserys, right, they get rid of Viserys, basically. You don't have Matt Smith as Daemon, right? You don't have Matt Smith as Daemon, and you don't have Rhaenyra. So you've killed that off, right? You've not killed the characters off, but you've killed off that enjoyment. And you can tell that when you don't have Rhaenyra and you don't have Daemon in this episode, and you don't have Viserys, it's like, then you have Otto Hightower, who actually, why is how like Otto Hightower basically like, he's like, do everything I say. He's like so strict, and he was never like this, right? He tried to be as honest as he could with the king, Viserys, and then he just turns into this monster. And you have Alicent, right? But they make Alicent out to be this good guy, where she wasn't even there with King Viserys. She wasn't even there with King Viserys at the end of that episode 8, right? Where King Viserys just dies, basically, right? He just dies in his bed, right? Wasn't even there. Rhaenyra was there. Right, Aegon's dream was the Song of Ice and Fire. He never wanted to be on the throne, so it's like, how the freak did you do that? Why did you make this decision? And Rhaenyra was supposed to be on the Iron Throne. That was the goal the show was aiming for, and they shit the bed. I tell you what, they shut the bed with that, because it showed you, like, what were the writers thinking? Aegon did not want to be on this throne, right? And so when you make him go on this throne, it just ruins the point of that whole storyline about Rhaenyra should be the heir to the throne. Rhaenyra should be heir to the throne, and Rhaenyra became really, 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 really significant to this show. And then you take her out of this episode, just forget about her, basically. And then you have Aegon. They trap Aegon in this place, and you just and don't even get me started on the Christian Cole thing, where they kill off the guy, is Brisby, whatever. Basically, he was just saying, I'm in this room, I'm the only person who's known King Viserys more than anyone else, and I know him dearly, kind of thing. Then they just do this, right? Just go straight for it. No questions asked. It didn't feel satisfying. Whereas that Vaemond thing we got in episode 8, I believe, he was talking smack and he deserved it. But this was just like, it felt like really dictatorial now. It's like they're controlling people and like, let's kill anybody who disagrees with us. And it just felt like that, and I'm just sitting here like, holy shit, right? I'll give Aemon the benefit of the doubt. We had something good there, right? But Alicent and the other lady who was like the she was the basically the wife of the black character, like the leader of the Valerian house or whatever. You had that whole thing where like they were all just at this coronation. They were all at this coronation, right? And like you were expecting just something to go down, right? But he just runs away. She gets all this armor, gets this dragon, no bother, and then boom, blows up things, and it's like, fuck you, show. Like honestly, this episode was the worst episode this show has ever seen, and I'm actually pissed off with the decisions they made in this episode. I cannot believe they shat the bed here. We had eight. I've said this 12 times basically, but we've had these 8 great episodes, and then you have episode 9, and it's like fuck off, show. I'll still watch episodes 8, 10, but what the hell was that? Right, I've just spelled out to you all the problems with episode 9. I cannot get over this, right? I can't get over this, and I know I might be overreacting, but I have loved House of the Dragon for the past couple of months now, and it's just like, when they sat the bed, it's like, wow. They subvert your expectations. They subvert my expectations for this episode because you have that stuff, and that is my general thoughts, right? I can't believe this. I actually can't believe this. So we'll do episode 10 next week, but House of the Dog Shitting, right? We could even title that. This is the way we're gonna end this video, right? This is how I actually sum up episode 9. Shat the fucking bed. So hope you enjoyed the review. This is a bit of a shorter one, but this is more rage inducing. I never go for the scene by scene stuff. It's way too much of a deep dive. So I'll see you next week. What a shit freaking episode. See you next week.